I'm going to give you a choice. Here's your choice. You can do 5 years in prison, or as the deputies like to tell me, or you can do Judge Boyd's probation, which all right, the court is calling 2022 CR 5303, State of Texas versus Jason Brown. Can I have parties approach and announce for the record for the state?
Jason here.
Defense?
Robert Mauer for defendant, Your Honor.
Ed Parker for the other three cases.
Where do you want us?
You're here, your clients have been made. All right, are you Mr. Brown? All right, have both parties received the PSI report, state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
Any objections to the PSI report, state?
No, I'm sorry.
State, any objections to the PSI report?
No, Your Honor. None for
Defense.
defense.
All right, according to the plea bargaining agreement, you entered a plea to possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams. You entered a plea on January 17th. The punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 7 years, and the state is silent on your applications. All right, the state is silent. State, do you have any witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
Defense, any witnesses?
I do, Judge. I'd like to call Tatiana Rover, please.
Tatiana, what's the last name?
Rover, R-O-V-E-R.
Tatiana Rover, if you'll come forward, please. Could you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record, please.
Tatiana Rover.
I
All right,
proceed.
yes.
Tatiana, what is your relationship to Jason Brown?
Who is my fiance?
And you were with him in a vehicle at the time he was arrested on the felon possession of a firearm 2022-10248 and the unlawful possession of body armor 10249 that are set to be taken into consideration on this case, correct?
Yes, sir.
And were the gun and the body armor in question yours?
Yes, sir.
And can you tell the judge what why you had those 2 items?
I worked overnight at my father's nightclub, and the morning that we got pulled over, I still had my body armor from the night before and my gun from the night
Okay,
before.
what is your job?
A security guard. I watched the door for him.
And are you licensed? Are you a licensed security guard?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes.
I just wanted the court to be aware of that situation with the 2 cases that are taken into consideration. Mr. Brown was arrested. She had told the officers at the time that the body armor and the firearm were both hers. I think they were in the trunk, is my understanding. But he was arrested and charged anyway.
Okay.
All right, that's all I have.
Any questions, state? All right, and the court is in receipt of the photographs and the letters. State, do you have any objection to the court having reviewed those? I guess I'm doing it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission on that. But since we have a full docket, I wanted to make sure I had read it, but defense had already informed the court that they had reviewed them. All right, call your next witness.
Judge, I'd like to call AC Bryant.
And I'm sorry, the last name?
Bryant.
Yeah. AC Bryant. Could you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My name is AC Bryant, the third.
Defense.
Mr. Bryant, how do you know Jason Brown?
I was with Jason Brown, one of Jason Brown's coaches, boxing coaches in 2015, and currently I am one of the head coaches trying to recruit him onto our boxing.
All right, could you keep your voice up?
I'm one of the head coaches trying to recruit him onto our boxing league, and I've known him since 2015. He's helped out with our youth program.
Okay, so tell the judge what you talked about recruiting Jason for your boxing program. Tell the judge about this boxing program.
There's a new boxing league in America. It's called the Team Combat League. There's 8 teams across the nation. There's the West Coast and East Coast Conference. Jason tried out for both the San Antonio and the Dallas teams. Substantially, he made the callback roster pending the legal issues.
So you said that you dealt with Jason. Can you tell the judge about Jason's help with your youth program or youth boxing?
So I have a gym in San Antonio called Imperial Boxing Academy, and Jason has helped not only develop, but help run our youth program that we've been doing to help outreach young youth who are in trouble, who otherwise couldn't afford their boxing training, but he's helped put that together, and he's one of our mentors.
Okay, and would you describe the program that you're having Jason work with, the kids being at risk?
Yeah, highly at risk. So we are based on the Kirby East Side area, and those youth that have been identified either by pastor or other individuals within the community as far as needing those services. Jason not only helped develop it, but he's one of our main people who help talk to the people because he's went through that lifestyle. And so he's telling, I think it benefits the youth from his experiences and learning from his experiences, not trying to reproduce anything he's ever found in his life.
So if the judge gives Jason probation, are you willing, are you telling the judge that he will have, I guess, a job with either you or the San Antonio team, that he will have your support on probation?
Oh, 1,000%. The whole reason I'm here is to make sure that Jason has the opportunity to join our team, because not only is he's a needed talent within that league, but also for the youth, for his continued support to the youth program. I believe that he'll be a force multiplier when it comes to helping people within our society to learn from the mistakes.
Okay, thank you. I have no other questions, Judge.
All right, state.
No question.
All right, you can call your next witness.
Judge, I'd like to call Willie Hall.
All right, Willie Hall. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Willie Irwin Hall.
All right, defense.
Mr. Hall, can you tell Judge Boyd a little bit about yourself and your educational background?
Well, I came from Roswell, New Mexico, alien territory.
Did you see any aliens there?
No, I didn't see them. Even to San Antonio, Texas. I have the San Antonio Brown Swingers. I did make the team, and I coached in Breckenridge High School as a woman. I was there 38 years, officially retired 2 years. I've been in San Fernando since the 83.
And when you were coaching at Breckenridge, did you have a chance to meet Jason Brown?
Yes, I did. He was, I can tell you, he was a rough kind of kid. He was strong-willed. He looked like me to like a Mike Tyson type young fellow. He had that aggression.
And but as you worked with him, did you start to see some changes in him?
Definitely, once we got past the, I believe, I would say trust issues, he started working with me, started working with the other kids, and he was somewhat of a say mini coach, and help with things that he could. I saw a big change once he started to develop his program.
Now, are you a coach with this World Combat League as well?
I am the head coach in the San Antonio State. Yes, and Jason tried out for the team. We what happened.
Okay, now you and I talked about Jason's criminal history as far as the arrests and things like that. Can you tell the judge what you think is different about Jason now moving forward that she could take a chance on giving him probation?
Well, his whole persona is different. He cares about having a job, taking care of his family. It's a whole different guy. I mean, none of those were talked about to begin with. I can see that even a couple of years into it, he was starting to take on more responsibility. But that was a good thing. So I gave him more responsibility.
So if the judge gives him probation, you're willing to give him, I guess, a position on your team?
Absolutely. What would have to happen now? Injury takes place and it would be the first alternate.
Okay. And would you, I guess, help support Jason in complying with the conditions of his probation?
Absolutely. He's come a long way in his attitude, his behavior, and he thinks about the things that he's doing greatly now.
Do you think he's worth Judge Boyd taking a risk on giving him probation?
Absolutely. He's turned himself around and I'd hate to see him go backwards. I'd hate to see that.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell the judge about Jason?
Other than he has made some changes. I know about kids because I've been in coach for 41 years and I know when they're kind of blindsided there, when they're trying to tell me the story, he's taking the responsibility and doing the things that he's supposed to be doing.
I have nothing further, Judge.
All right, thank you for coming in and giving me some insight.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. Mr. Brown,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to give you a choice. Here's your choice. You can do 5 years in prison, or as the deputies like to tell me, or you can do Judge Boyd's probation, which my probations are not easy because I expect to see people improve. And my main goal when I place people on probation is because I want them to be rehabilitated. So if you don't think you can do this probation, then tell me now and we'll move on to the next person. All right, so what is this gang affiliation they're alleging in the?
Judge, I don't know. I had another client where there was allegations about gang affiliation, but it wasn't based upon, I had no, part of the issue is they make decisions about gang affiliation, sometimes based upon hearsay as opposed to any sort of proof other than just saying, we think this person's gang affiliate. I had my one client in this court, they thought it was gang affiliate because they thought he had an Alamo tattoo on his neck and it was the White House. So I don't quite know.
We know what the White House is, but okay. I mean, we know the meaning behind
So I don't
that.
judge, I don't know what the specific allegations are.
All right. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 10 years deferred adjudication, take in consideration 2022 CR 10248, 2022 CR 10249, 2022 CR 10259. There's going to be proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. I understand that they're saying they want him to give talks to minors. If he's just giving talks to minors about the error of his ways, he can do that, but only under supervision. I'm going to put in their gang supervision council. If they discover this is false, then we won't have that. I'm going to do MIC caseload as well. Where's probation? Okay, thank you. I don't have my glasses on. I didn't see you over there. 300 hours of community service restitution. He's to complete intensive parenting classes. If he completes that, then the community service hours will be considered satisfied. Partial GPS for work. If it comes down to him boxing and he can't have GPS, then just let the court know. There's to be no unsupervised with minors. The court will reconsider that once he completes his parenting classes. Restitution of $298 to SAP for testing. I'm going to want field visits 2 times per month until further notice. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Probation, if you want to count the field visits as reporting, you can. And I'm going to want random UAs.
Judge, if I could get some clarification on if he's helping out with the mentor program or youth boxing, it's okay with the court as long as it's supervised.
Yes.
Okay.
And that he's not receiving payment for that.
And I'll come back and talk to the court once we find out more about the boxing league, the combat league.
All right, and probation, is there anything else he needs? And let me see if they recommended it. Okay. Anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, the only time I should see you back here is because your attorney is requesting that you be released early. I should not see you back here for violations, you understand? In this court, communication is key. If there's an issue with probation, you need to let them know what the issue is. If you need something, let them know. If for any reason you feel as though they're not addressing that, then let the court know. We're here Monday through Friday, showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
A convicted drug defendant walked into court expecting prison time. But what happened next completely changed the atmosphere in Judge Boyd's courtroom. One witness shocked everyone by claiming the firearm and body armor connected to the arrest actually belonged to her because she worked overnight security at a nightclub. Then came a series of boxing coaches who described Jason Brown not as a criminal, but as a mentor, helping troubled teens escape violence and street life through boxing. The courtroom grew silent as one coach said Brown had transformed into a whole different guy. But Judge Boyd wasn't easily convinced. She confronted allegations of gang ties, questioned the evidence behind them, and then delivered a brutal warning: prison or one of the toughest probation programs imaginable. What followed was a sentence that could either save Brown's future or send him straight back behind bars.